Hi, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So, I'm in New York City, and before we get into New York City, so last night I bought some mushrooms, and I was on the back of sleeping till 1:30 p.m., and I had to be at the airport at 7 a.m. So there was never going to be too much sleep. So I got the mushrooms and I was like, I'll microdose my way through to the morning and I'll just take like two, maximum two. There was 10 in the pack and I'll take two. So I took my first one at 12 o'clock and I gave it half an hour. The bitch behind the counter said it was going to take half an hour for it to kick in. So that's what I waited, half an hour, absolutely nothing. So I went for number two, waited another half an hour, absolutely nothing at all. Then I waited another 15 minutes and I took another one. And then I waited 10 minutes and I took another one. So we're up to four now. And then I was like, four should be enough. It says recreational use on the back, four. And I'm like, I'm catching a flight, so I fucking don't want to be doing any more than recreational. It was microdose, 1 or 2, recreational, 2 to 4, high recreational, 4 to 7 or something, and high dose, 7 to 10, whatever the fuck it was. Something around those ratios. So I'm up to 4 and I'm like, I'll give it another half an hour because maybe they'll all hit at once and I'll end up being fucked up. I gave it half an hour, absolutely nothing. I'm like, all right, fucking what the fuck is going on here? So I took another one and then I lay down and I fucking tried to pretend I was seeing fractals or something, but I wasn't. I was squeezing my eyes real tight to squeeze out a little bit of hallucination, but it was more placebo effect. And then I'm like, fuck it, give us another one. So we're up to 6. I don't know what time it is now. I think it's like 4:30 or something. Anyway, fucking, I go to lie down and then I'm like, maybe I'll just have another one just to make sure something happens. So I take 7 and still not even a flicker of anything. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm like, well, fucking, there's only 3 left, but I don't want to take all 3. And I'm still not 100% sure that these aren't going to kick in as soon as I start moving around or something. So I'm like a little bit hesitant, but I decided to take another 2. And that was about 5:30. And we left to the airport 6:30. And I was like, I'm not taking that last one. Fuck it. And nothing happened at all. I took 9 out of the fucking 10. I should have just taken the 10 of these fucking mushy bullshit things and absolutely fucking nothing. Except I have been a lot more positive today. I think it repatterned my brain a little bit, but no hallucinations. I think it's a good thing that I did those mushies because honestly, I do feel a lot less fucking twisted up in the head. Like I was about fucking 24 hours ago. And I haven't slept at all. I got into the car and I was feeling refreshed, no sleep. Then I got to fucking New York and oh my God, fucking this phone. I got a phone or a fucking network where you can use data in US, Mexico, and Canada. And I get into the US and this fucking Freedom or whatever from Canada, they said it works everywhere. And I'm in the middle of fucking New York City and it's not picking up any networks. Because when they change countries, they only pick up specific fucking networks and Freedom must just have no networks. So now I've got to buy another eSIM because this hunk of shit doesn't work. So I fucking leave the hotel and I don't know where I'm going. So I'm just going on huge walks, which is the way to do it as well. That's what I used to do. I used to just fucking go for a 2-hour walk somewhere, get the lay of the land, have a look around, get fucking absolutely shit-faced for 2 hours, and then stumble around for the next 8. But I can't do the shit-faced thing anymore, so I'm just walking around, and then I fucking found an area. I don't know. I don't know what it was called. I don't know where it was, but it looked pretty cool. It was all old-timey sort of shit. I'm in Queens. This is like soul of the earth shit out here. I've never been to Queens before. Last time I was here, where was I? I was in Manhattan. I was near Union Square. And the time before that, I was in the Fashion District and sort of like Hell's Kitchen area. This time I'm in fucking Queens. And the only way I can describe some of the people I've seen around here is bogans. I think this is where the bogans are. Well, some bogans anyway. There's some old-timey fucking boganing looking cunts here. I went into this pub, an old Irish pub, because I just needed a fucking feed, and I saw a Parmigiana with spaghetti on the menu for like $20. So I'm like, fuck that. That's right up my alley. I feel like sitting in a pub, having a look around, and it's just all old school Queens people in there. The waitresses are like 50 years old. They all have thick, like the nanny. I'm in Flushing, Queens, where the nanny was from. Thick fucking nanny accents. Everyone's complaining about everything. People are yelling. I'm like, this is like the thicker Dramana. This is like Dramana RSL. There's a bunch of Irish cunts in there as well. So I get this fucking feed, and it's just a pub. Like, it's not an Italian restaurant. It's just some shitty pub that they're throwing together Parmigiana and some spaghetti. Is that even a combo that usually happens in Italian restaurants? No, that's a pub feed. And they bring it out, and I take fucking one bite into it, and I don't know what the fuck it is, but New York food just tastes fucking better. All of it. I don't know what the fuck it is, because the sauce, the red sauce they fucking had on this Parmigiana was better than any fucking Parmigiana I've ever had in Australia. It was like sweet. It was delicious. It had umami. It had an umami vibe to it. I don't know what the fuck it was. And then the spaghetti was good. It was just a plain basic meal, and it tasted better than anything I've tasted in Australia. Well, any Parmigiana I've tasted in Australia. It's crazy. And that's not even a good one. That's just some piece of shit. And then I fucking went around the corner, and I was like, I need to get some fucking protein into me tonight. So I bought a half chicken just from some bullshit place that looked like it was half rotten. And I just fucking ate half that chicken, and it was absolutely fucking delicious as well. I would be the fattest cunt of all time here. And I haven't even started getting into the good food yet. My wife has constructed a list the size of like a fucking encyclopedia of places we're meant to be eating over the next 5 or 6 days. So I am going to be an absolute fucking house. Anyway, I still haven't slept. It's coming up to 11 p.m. So I'm just going to fucking whip this out. Then I'm going to get a good fucking night's sleep. And then the boy owl is going to hit the fucking town tomorrow. That's for sure. Anyway, that'll do it for fucking today. And I'll see you the fuck later.